What up, YouTube Lightning Shadow, bringing you another Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This time against AarontheBlue. It was a good match, and I was surprised I didn't use NFTs, and I'm using different sprites. Yeah, well, I made a Pokemon hack, and I'll talk about that more later. So, as I said, this is AarontheBlue standard battle. Also, as I was saying, I was surprised I didn't use any free Pokemon, because, you know, he loves using them. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to lead off with my, whatever this thing's called, Scolipedus. He leading himself with Subat. He's going to taunt me, and so I can't set up some spikes. And he's also going to go for the Psychic, bringing me down to my Focus Sash. I'll go for the Rock Slide here, but I actually should have gone for the Mega Horn because it will stab and I would have got a bit more damage off. Anyway, he's going to go for the Psychic here and easily take me out with 1 HP. Next up, I'm just going to go into my Thunderous just to see what he does. So I'm going to go for the Substitute, predicting the switch, but he goes for the Endeavor. And this was interesting. Endeavor actually broke my Substitute, which is very interesting. So yeah, he's going to switch out and go into his thing here. He thought I outspeed right out of the Prankster ability. He must not have known that. I'm going to go straight for the Discharge. And luckily for me, I get the power hacks on his Ice Dragon type thing, and I'm just going to go for the Substitute, see what it does. It goes to the Light Screen, which isn't too good in my favour. And I'm just going to see how much my attacks can do after this. So I'm going to go for the Psychic. I'll get a Special Defense Drop, which is cool. But he's going to phase me out with the Dragon Tail. He'd get a crit with my sub. Oh, he didn't send me out. That's interesting. I'm going to switch myself out. Go into my Swampert. He's going to Dragon Tail me again on my Swampert, and he's going to send me into my Dusknoir as I don't really get to do anything around, so I'm just going to go to the Nightshade. Does 100 damage, and he goes for the Rest. Out of all moves, why do you have to use Rest? Just why? So now he's at full health. He's going to switch out into his Leafeon as I go for a switch into my Luxray. So now I don't like this matchup because I'm going to switch into my Tangela, predicting some Leech Seed, but he goes to the it's gonna Toxic me, and I'm gonna go Toxic back, and I really don't like this because he can just Heal Bell it off. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna predict his Heal Bell, and I'm gonna try and hit him with the Sleep Powder, but unfortunately I miss, which isn't too big of a deal, but I still am annoyed about that. So Light Screen was off. He's going to switch into his Ice type Dragon thing. As I go for the Sleep Powder, this time it will hit, but it didn't really matter. He had a rest anyway, and he's at full health. It's just that the turn's verified now. So he's going to go into his Kokoromor, it's Japanese name, Subat, as I go into my PK Thunder. I do like this matchup. So what I plan to do, I go for the Substitute, see what he goes for. He goes in the Endeavor again. And this time it doesn't break my sub, so I presume it has the same effect. It's just that it has to do the same amount of damage on my sub, which is 75, I think it is. And I'm just going to take him out with, no, 85, whatever. I'm just going to take him out with the Psychic. He will die, and it's like all happy and stuff. So anyway, it's going to go, I'm going to go for the Taunt. And yeah, so now we can't set up the screen, so that's all good. I'll go for the Rest, so I'm going to go for the Substitute. He's still sleeping, so what I should have done is gone to something else and set up stuff. But I'm continuously attacking him, which is one of my parts. So anyway, his taunt was off. I'm just going to keep on Psychicking. He finally wakes up. He will phase me out with the Dragon Tail. Not phase me out. Looks like Dragon Tail doesn't work if you have a Substitute up, which keep in mind. So Discharge, I'm going to hit him with a Discharge again, and I'll once again get power, which is all good. He's going to Dragon Tail, phase me out. He's pretty annoyed now. So he's going to phase me out on this one, which is okay. So I decided to set up some late game rocks, which doesn't help. So luckily for me, he'll get power. I presume he went for the Dragon Tail. So anyway, he's going to switch out into his that thing, and I'm just going to go for the Hydro. Once again, I get bad luck and miss that, like my Sleep Powder. It doesn't really matter if you're playing with low accuracy moves, you might as well miss. So anyway, he's going to get another Toxic off, this time on my Swampert. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam here. And it does a lot, much more than what I expected. I'm going to try and kill him off with another Ice Beam, but he goes to the Synthesis, so he can get his health back. so this Ice Beam will definitely not take him out, but it'll leave him at like the same amount of HP was at before. But I'm not winning this stall, obviously, because I have Poison Toxic on me. But he's going to switch out knowing that I can keep that up all day. He's going to go into his Brungaru as I go for another Ice Beam. I know it's not going to do that much, because I know Brungaru are very special bulky. And he's going to go for the Shadow Ball. And I'll go, what? He has Shadow Ball? Then I see Life Orb, so he surprised me with that. So now I know that he's using an offensive set, which is very unique. Not Brungaru, so anyway, I was going to bring up this thing. I don't even know the name of it. It's like a 5th gen crappy version of Heatran, and it's pure fire type. And the only other time I thought this was when I was fighting Xenon, and I didn't really remember what that was. But anyway, I'm going to go into my Luxray. I'm going to go to Wild Charge to do as much damage. It doesn't kill. And here I thought that he was faster than me because I checked out on Cerebi that his base speed was higher. But so I go for the quick attack. It doesn't quite take him out. It's like, oh crap, that sucks. So I'm annoyed about that. And I'm just gonna go for the Ice Wing here and go, wait, what? I outspeed. It's like, yeah, you're oriented in speed. Oh damn. So it was like very bad play on mine. I should have just risked Ice Beam anyway. So anyway, I'll take him out with the second Ice Fang, sorry, and he's going to go into this thing. I'm going to say, I'm a Luxray, so you can't do anything about it, so I'm going to go for the Facade, which, since I do have the Guts ability, Flame, with the special condition, Facade is overpowered with Guts. It's going to go into this thing, and since he outspeeds me, I do have 5 higher base speeds than him, and I am a Jolly Nature. Since he outspeeds me, it reveals to me his Scar, so I'm going to go into my special wall, which is my Dusknoir. He's going to switch out into his Brungaru once again. I don't even know the English name of that, so I'm just going to go for the Nightshade to get 100 damage off on anything. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball here. It will not take me out because I'm specially orientated, but it'll do much more than what I expected. I'm going to go for one more Nightshade, take him out, but I'm at bad HP total, which is horrible. He's going to go into this thing, I think it's Bishop. Yeah, it's Bishop. He's just going to take me out with the Stonage. So, which sucks. I lost my Dusknoir, and he didn't really get through anything. So I'm going to go into this thing, my Tangela. He's going to get on going for the Stonage, revealing to me that he's Choice Band or Choice Scarf, most likely Choice Band from that damage. And now that I get my late seed off, I can get my HP back and just try and not get killed by poison. So anyway, so go into this fire thing as I go into my... No, I don't go into my thing. I just go straight for the Sleep Powder. Putting him to sleep. Poison is racking up. I'm going to go for the late seed here so I can just drain some more health. I should have just switched out straight away into my Vulturous or Thunderous, whatever it's called. But I just do want to keep my tank alive. I'm going to go into my thing, my Thunderous. I'm going to go straight for the Discharge. Oh no, he just dies. Yeah. Anyway, now he's down to his last guy. I'm just going to go straight for the Discharge, hope for full power hacks, which will be pro, but this time I don't get, but he nearly dies. So he's going to hit me with the Iron Head. I will die. Now we'll both into our last place, my Tangela versus his Bishop. I know I can live his one of his Iron Head, but I can't live a second more poison damage, and I missed the Leech Seed. That costed me the game, but either way, good game out in the blue. It was a close one, but I sort of deserved that miss after what happened last in my previous battle with the endless amounts of flinches by my Haxorus. So I got good game out in the blue. And about that Pokemon hack I was telling you about the start. I have made a Pokemon hack called Pokemon Crimson White. What it pretty much is that you can only use the Univore perks. It's just that all the trainer battles are harder. Your sprite looks different. The trainers have different Pokemon. Like seriously, the first gym leader took me 4 times before I beat it with Tepig and Tepig, yeah, which I'm currently using it. So it's pretty hard. What I've done, I based it around Holland, but I have also included Pokemon from all the other regions as well, excluding Univore. I think there's only like 1 or 2 trainers at the end, and the last battle will be really hard. So tell me if you want that, because it's a very good game. If you want Crimson White, I will show you the ends once I get up to it. Either, if you don't want it now, I'll put it up when I show Crimson White at the end. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Rate, comment, subscribe, leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and peace.